truth.
Welcome to Drop Me Off in Nashville with Scotty and friends.
Ah, man, what a day. I guess I just gotta say I gave him my best shot. Probably think I'm a failure. Busting my ass all these years to put all this money into this. Everybody this, that, and the other thing. Literally have to tell myself I gave him. We'll be right back after this.
Here we go.
Podcasters, it's time to level up your sound. Don't let your show get lost in the noise. You need exciting intros, powerful outros, and smooth transitions that keep your listeners hooked. That's where podcast production music comes in. From polished production elements to custom sound design, Mark Maynor is your audio production professional, delivering broadcast quality results every time. Call Mark at 727-609-7366 or visit podcastproductionmusic.com. That's podcastproductionmusic.com, and bring your podcast to life. Sound Pro, stand out. Podcast production music.
Hold up now, quick pit stop. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you're following Drop Me Off in Nashville on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, and Audible. All them good places your mama listens when she's cleaning the house. All right, let's get back to the madness.
Hey, welcome back to Drop Me Off in Nashville. You guys do that yet? You guys thinking about doing that? You can click off. It's okay. You'll come back because you'll want to know what I say. Sometimes go, did I quit too early? Or am I refusing to accept my reality? Gave it my best shot. You're not going to go through life going, it if, I should have, why didn't I? You gave it your best shot, man. That's amazing. I'm so stinking proud of you. Anybody who loves you is going to tell you the same thing. You didn't quit because you're a failure. You quit because you're smart enough to know that reality isn't accepting your brand or your music, and that's okay. There's this thing out there in the world in the music industry, you guys, that says, never give up. You just keep going. You got to believe in yourself. Ignore everybody who doubts you. That can also destroy your life. Financially, marriage, relationships. As you listen to what I call the noise. I always wonder, why do people quit too soon? Because there's some of them I go, oh God, that's just my opinion, but I don't know what's going on struggling with them. But I think that they put one release out and it failed. Kick in the nuts. Venue kicked them out, or they got drunk or rejected them or back. The best one, the manager didn't respond. It's fault. Their family criticized him too much. You start listening to it. Got in your head. Not become successful quick enough in their mind. And cost too much money. Social media didn't work out. Too many ads out there. Nobody listened to mine. Start comparing yourself to other people who are further ahead than you. One bad year, you guys. One of those things that happened, one bad release, managers, everything else that you conjured up in your head doesn't mean anything. means that you learned something from the strategy that you did that didn't work, so you need to change it. You need to pivot. Try something else. Learn from what you did as a mistake. Now that mistake is behind you. You're not going to make it again because you've already experienced it. That first campaign, I shouldn't have put $500 in. I should have listened to Scotty and did 10 days at $15, spent $150 and see where my results are, and then grew from there. Instead, I thought in my mind I should double it because that'll be twice the success. No. I'm trying to teach you shit that matters, that makes sense, so it's a business. So whenever you make bad decisions or bad mistakes or you do things wrong, it doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means that you just did it wrong that time, and now that problem is behind you. I look at this way, you guys, in life. Everybody who tells me no, you're another person that's out of my way. I don't have to deal with you anymore because you don't get it, and that's okay. But now I know not to waste your time or mine anymore. I'm going somewhere else who's going to say yes, and eventually I will find that person to say yes. No means nothing. It's just nothing. It means nothing to me. When persistence, repeating the same strategy for years with no measurable, spending money the household can't afford. You got to pay your rent. Ignore honest, professional feedback. Professional feedback. Ignore it. No better. You listen to the noise, so you have all the answers already because your boyfriend knows what's best or your girlfriend knows what's best. Not listening to the professionals who actually live it and do it every single day of their life. It's like going into a judge and lying to a judge. The guy does this 8 hours a day every single day of his life. Before you even open your mouth, he probably knows if you're going to lie or not. That's like us. I know whether you're full of shit or not. And I know whether or not you're going to listen to me after just talking with you for a few minutes. You start blaming everybody else, refusing to change or improve your music, refusing to do any documentation, start losing all your important relationships that matter to you. Your mental health is going bad. Won't go get help to talk to somebody. Sometimes you have to weigh this stuff out. Sometimes you have to ask yourself the hard questions. Are my audiences growing? My opportunities becoming stronger and better? Am I finally not so damn pig-headed I'm learning from my mistakes? Is there a hard evidence that my strategy is now working because I pivoted and I've learned and now I'm taking my brand another way, taking the advice from the professionals in the right way? The money I'm bringing in financially enough to continue financing what I have to get done? Just a big party, or is the music still bring meaning to your life? Or is it just filling a hole because you need logical help? Inundate myself with it sometimes. Proud of it. Oh. Ask yourself, are you doing it because you love it? Or because you are afraid to admit that you failed? No, I take that back. Or because you're afraid to admit that you gave it the best shot you could. Busted your ass and you... Okay. Sometimes your dream takes a different shape. You have to be able to pivot. Songwriter, manager, publisher, studio owner, promoter, music supervisor, content creator, whatever you are. Dream might take a different shape. Maybe instead of being the singer, you're going to start being a songwriter. You want to stay in the industry, so you're going to open up a studio. You're going to get a hold of a Mark Maynard and say, how do I do this? How do I build something so successful from nothing? You're going to start your own publishing company, and you're going to try to help it that way. You're going to stay in the industry. You're going to be a backup singer. You're going to be a roadie. You're going to be a tour bus driver. Your dream just may take a different shape, but you still get to be surrounded by the music. What would be so bad with that? I know lots of guys that are doing just that thing and making a hell of a lot of money. They still get to be at the industry. When they go to towns, they're still able to get a couple of tickets for their family and friends. It's good. Or you have to make a decision deadline.
Hey, Siri, bring me a sandwich.
I can't. I am not a human, you moron.
Oh, well then what's the best podcast she can play me?
Now playing Drop Me Off in Nashville.
Aw, thanks, Siri. Give me a hug.
You are an idiot.
They were legends, icons, voices that shaped the soul of country music. Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Loretta Lynn.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter.
Now you can walk through the places they called home all in one day. Just outside of Nashville, explore Hideaway Farm, the private cabin retreat where Johnny Cash found peace, prayed, and played for friends. See his personal cars, memorabilia, and the home that held his heart. Then, just a scenic drive away, step into the story of Loretta Lynn at her historic ranch in Hurricane Mills. Tour her beautiful home, visit her museum, and stand in the footsteps of country royalty. Two American legends, two unforgettable homes, one epic day trip just outside of Nashville. Book your tours now and experience country music history up close and personal. This is more than sightseeing, it's stepping into the soul of Nashville.
Hey guys, welcome back. So let's get into this create a decision deadline. I think this is important. Again, if you need to click off, but come back when you settle down a little bit because it's important that you hear it. Instead of like drifting away forever and saying I quit and hang it up, like establish like maybe a review period, like a time where you're just like, I'm going to take 6 months and just kind of capture my thoughts. See if this is what I should be doing. See if I really truly miss it, or if my ego won't allow me because I don't want to embarrass myself or my family tell me they told you so. Take that time and like, it's right. You want to stay committed, just, do like a specific number of releases that are songs that you're going to put together. Maybe take like a time to put some kind of realistic budget together. Professional coaching, voice coach. Figure out that consistent content schedule that we always talk about. When you're off for that little decision deadline time, you're just kind of going, give this one more shot. I've taken 6 months off from the stage. I put together my CEO business plan because I am the CEO of my own brand. And I'm going to do it this way. And this is going to be my shot. This is going to be what I'm going to do. Then you're going to decide, am I going to continue after that? Am I going to change my strategy? Am I going to reduce my commitment? Am I going to stop? Am I going to move into another area of music like we talked about, tour bus driver, whatever it is? Or you're just going to go, I walk away. There's no shame in walking away, you guys. It happens every day in Nashville. Kill you. Nobody's going to beat you up. Down. Probably jealous of your decision. Can't. Family. I met a wonderful lady. I get a different job. I'm going to do this on the side. Fill in on weekends when my buddies need a guitar player or a backup singer. Call Scott Collier and say when he needs a fill in, give me a shout. I'll come down and help. And I'm going to dabble in the music business in my own way. There is no shame in that. Actually, I applaud you. 1% of 1% making it is a reality. 1% who try, get the chance. Out of the ones who get the chance, 1% of those actually make it. Think about what I'm telling you. Count how many songs get played on a radio in one given day with all the commercials. You think you're going to get on the radio, who are you going to knock off? Today's World, Jelly Roll, Morgan Wallen, who are you going to knock off? I don't even know them all. But you have to take their spot. Make it. That's don't lie to yourself. Hurt everybody around you. Conjure up stuff in your head that you think is true because you've been doing this just so long, or everybody's told you that you just can't quit. If you quit, you're this. No. You're the smart one. You could be proud of yourself that you tried. You could be so incredibly grateful for the experiences that you had. You get to carry the relationships and the lessons that you've learned into the next chapter of your life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with playing on Broadway 5 years and going to your hometown, knocking the living shit out of every single bar that you've ever played at, because you will be the very, very, very best in your hometown. Because you'll know how to hold people in the palm of your hand and they're not going to know how to handle you. Your professionalism, incredible. Because half of the player in Nashville is one of the best players in a hometown, because they don't get this kind of training that you get in on Broadway. Guys, listen. Nobody else can tell you exactly when your journey is over. You owe yourself the truth. Not quit. Tired after one difficult season. Rest. Build, change your plan, get better, try again. Not confuse stubbornness, courage. Not destroy your finances, relationship, your health, your entire life simply because you are afraid of changing direction in your life. I'm not asking you to quit. Don't hear that. I'm asking you to be real with yourself. Sometimes giving it your best shots, continuing, keep trying. Sometimes it means changing the strategy. Talked about. 2, time to figure out a new strategy. Sometimes it means admitting that your purpose was never destination you originally. Purpose was not that. God had a different plan for you, and that's okay too. Sometimes the end of one dream, beginning of a life. Sometimes one dream. Is this the beginning of life we're supposed to live in the first place? Important question is not that I become famous. That's not it. The important question is, did I tell the truth? Did I work hard? Did I respect the people around me? Did I become a better person through this journey? That answer is yes. Then your journey was not wasted, you guys. You should pat yourself on the back, and a big congratulations to you, because you're smart enough to know time to move on. Thanks for listening to Drop Me Off in Nashville. Thank you, Mark Maynard, for everything you do. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks for joining Scotty and Friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join the Drop Me Off in Nashville family. Engineering and production provided by Podcast Production Music.
We're in Nashville. Can't thank you enough for all the time.
Y'all come back now. Here?